Ichigo pulls up ready to save Orihime and get his get back on Ulquiorra, and they get to boxing. Ulquiorra goes for a kick, but Ichigo weaves and goes for a slash, but it don't work and Ulquiorra jumps in the air. Ichigo uses a getsuga tensho just for Ulquiorra to cut that shit in half. Ulquiorra charges, but Ichigo blocks it. He tries to stab Ichigo again, but he moves out the way just enough. This nigga fucking with the drip. Ulquiorra shoots a point blank Sero beam and Ichigo tanks it. Ulquiorra tries to stab Ichigo, but he weaves just enough to not get hit. He clashes with Ulquiorra for just a second and Ulquiorra just starts going crazy with his sword. But Ichigo just weaves all of that, doing his best impression of UI Goku. Ichigo waits for the perfect moment to counter and he grabs Ulquiorra and slashes him. And he draws blood. Ichigo says, "Damn, I ain't do no damage. Last time I wasn't able to read you, but now I can. And I think it's because you're becoming more human." "But you think you like that, nigga? Let's see if you can keep up." Ulquiorra goes for an attack, but Orihime puts a barrier up for Ichigo, blocking it. "The fuck is you doing? You fucking up the one." "Nigga, shut up and run it." Ichigo charges in and clashes with Ulquiorra. Ulquiorra notices that Ichigo is keeping the getsuga in his blade, so his sword strikes with the power of a getsuga tensho. While they continue to box, Orihime is just taken by these two girls. Ichigo tries to save her, but him and Ulquiorra are not done, and he stops him. This girl just rips off Orihime's shirt for no reason. Ichigo shoots a getsuga tensho and Ulquiorra blocks it. Ichigo tries to go for Orihime, but Ulquiorra says nah, and hits that nigga with another point blank Sero beam. Ichigo gets back up and clashes with Ulquiorra. And she is still ripping off Orihime's clothes like, what is you getting out of this freak ass nigga? And out of nowhere, this big black ass monkey, sorry, I mean number 0, pops up. And he packs up the girls that were attacking Orihime. Orihime tries to help one of the girls. Number 0 tries to attack her, but she blocks it. Ichigo sees this and starts zooming towards her. But you know Ulquiorra is not done with him, and he stops Ichigo again. Number 0 goes for Orihime again, but the girl she just healed tries to help, but ends up getting packed up. They have dropped her out the building, and then my goat, Uryu, pulls up and snipes that nigga. And he tells Ichigo, "I got this." Ichigo finally puts on Good or Reliable, the hollow shiesty mask. He blasts Ulquiorra out the building, and Ulquiorra just shoots a big ass Sero beam. But you know that shit ain't do no damage. Ichigo has been tanking them weak ass beams this whole fight. They fly to the top of the building. Ulquiorra summons an energy spear and draws blood from Ichigo. Ulquiorra tries to throw a spear, but Ichigo dodges. Ulquiorra tells Ichigo, "Nigga, use your full power. I'm finna humble your ass." And Ichigo charges up a getsuga tensho and unleashes it. Ulquiorra just makes that shit disappear. It's not your fault. You just a human. And hits him with a Sero, breaking his hollow mask. As Ichigo is falling, Ulquiorra knocks him into a building. "You are ass, nigga. You are not on my level."
Getsuga?
What the fuck I tell you? Ulquiorra has Ichigo by the throat. He throws him and transforms. "You one lucky ass nigga. Aisen ain't even seen this shit." Ulquiorra charges at Ichigo and does a drive-by. Ichigo don't even know what just happened. Ulquiorra got a straight ass face on it, just tosses him. Ulquiorra charges at Ichigo again and Ichigo puts on his hollow mask. But Ulquiorra just breaks it again like it's nothing. And Orihime and Uryu finally pull up. Ulquiorra tries to shoot a Sero at them, but Ichigo gets in the way and takes the hit. Nigga looking like an espada with a hole in his chest, and Ichigo dies. He actually died here. Ulquiorra gets the dub, but unfortunately he's not the main character of the show, so he will get snuffed by the plot. Uryu tries to fight Ulquiorra, but he's a side nigga and he just gets his ass kicked. While that happens, Orihime is calling for Ichigo. "Oh, she's calling me." And Ichigo gets up. Ichigo has become full hollow, and he wastes no time getting to work. Ulquiorra charges at Sero, but so does Ichigo and completely overpowers Ulquiorra's. He pulls up behind Ulquiorra, grabs his arm and just cuts it off. But it don't matter because Ulquiorra just grows it back. Ulquiorra throws a spear and Ichigo dodges. He speed blitzes him and slashes. Gets up in his face and does the same shit Ulquiorra did to him earlier. The disrespect. Ulquiorra tries to set up an attack and Ichigo says nah. Gets a big ass boulder and throws it, only for Ulquiorra to destroy it. But he speed blitzes Ulquiorra again. Flashes and Ulquiorra weaves. He goes for an attack, but Ichigo just uses his bare hand to take it. He's wide open and Ichigo slashes him straight through the chest. Ichigo puts his foot on his face and hits him with a point blank arrow. The smoke clears and we see Ichigo carrying this nigga by his wing, and he just tosses this nigga to the side. He goes to stab him in the head. Hollow Ichigo has no chill, but this is what happens when you fuck with Captain Save-A-Ho. Uryu comes to Ichigo. Yo, you gotta chill, he's done, bro. And Ichigo says,
no, fuck that! On everything, y'all got me fucked up! On my mama, y'all got me fucked up!
And he throws his sword at Uryu. Ichigo charges another Sarah, only for Ulquiorra to cut his horn off and de-transform him. Ulquiorra takes Ichigo's blade from Uryu and tosses it to Ichigo, only to find out that he got cooked so bad that the effects of the cooking was delayed. Nigga really thought he was finna regenerate from all of this? Hell nah. And he just turns to dust.